morning.
Beautiful morning.
It is. We're in the shade here.
We are in the shade, yeah.
So it's February. It's quite warm, isn't it?
Got no coats on, have we?
No, we're regretting not going away for the weekend now, but we're going to try and do a van tour, aren't we?
Yes, as we thought the sun was shining, as we haven't gone away, it's an ideal time really to do a van tour, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
we've been threatening it for a while, haven't we? So this is the back of the van. As you can see, it's an auto trail and it's a Grande Frontiera. The Grande Frontieras are A class.
I'm glad you didn't ask me that.
So on all Frontieras, you get your spare wheel in the back here.
Is there actually a wheel in there?
There's a wheel in there.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
right.
And this is just a Grande Frontiera. The Grande means it's an A class basically. It's the model.
Okay.
The cool thing about it, I don't know if this is on many other motorhomes, but when you come round here, you go down here, there's a little valve there. So you just undo your valve, undo the cap, put your tyre pressure gauge on it, and that tells you tyre pressure in the back.
Oh, does it? What, in your spare wheel?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. Mind you,
You are funny.
I don't need to know any of that, do I?
You don't even know what colour it is, do you?
What?
The van.
What colour it is? Of course I do.
Yeah, you had to look though then, didn't you?
So on the back of the Grande Frontiera, I'm no salesperson. I know nothing about vehicles. But we have the spare wheel, as you've just explained, haven't you? I'm presuming we've got a key to unlock it. Wouldn't even know if I've got a key to unlock it. Have I?
Of course you have.
And then we've got the tow bar, which was on, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
We didn't have to have that.
It was on brand new when we got it.
Yeah. So we've got the tow bar at the back because, as we've said before, we do trailer cars, don't we, to shows and things.
Yeah.
So that's brilliant
Necessity
for us.
And
then also at the back, I don't know if you can see it where these two locks are. That actually comes down, but I don't think it's a locker that you can
it's
put...
not used. It's actually boarded off behind there.
Yeah.
So we can just do it from either end.
So it is a locker, but it's not a locker that we can
Yeah.
actually put anything
Yeah.
in. Right. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the back.
Yep. So we will go round to the side. It's ever so sunny, so I'm hoping I keep Ian's head in it at all times.
So this is our garage.
Yeah. It's not a very big garage, is it? Might be bigger than some people's, but...
It's that deep.
Okay.
But we knew that, and that's one of the reasons we bought it, isn't it? So we've got gas. This part of the van is all aluminium lined.
All right.
So nothing can get into the cab.
What, you mean fumes?
motorhome.
Do you mean fumes?
Yeah, anything.
Okay.
So we've got gas there.
2 bottles.
Yeah. And I don't know if people use these, but I never see anybody using them, but we've got them.
What? Do you want me to zoom in?
These, that's when you connect your gas to your bottle,
Right.
but there's no spanner. You do it by hand.
Okay, just twist.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
I always keep a spare as well, just in case.
Okay, yeah, always good to have a spare. We're finding that out, aren't we?
But we discovered these a couple of caravans ago, didn't we?
You did.
Yeah, well I did.
Don't put me in this.
We always keep a jockey wheel.
We do.
Why?
Because when we go out the drive with a car on the trailer, we tend to always break it.
We do. I've got through 2 this year.
Last year.
Last year.
So yeah, it's better to have one of them in now, isn't it? In the motorhome.
So this locker.
Yeah.
If we were camping,
It is only just to there. Look, it's not. But it's plenty big enough. We can get things in it, can't we?
when we're wall camping, I've got a petrol generator that goes in here. It fits in here just perfectly, doesn't it?
Yep.
If we're not wild camping, we actually, and I'm fishing, I have this floor to ceiling with fishing tackle in here.
Yep. Not your rods, of course.
No. No, but everything else.
Yep.
And then I just keep me electrics in here, my electric leads. But if we're just going on site, just camping,
we don't need much in there.
I'll put my barbecue in there.
Yeah.
My Kodak barbecue.
And we are quite good, aren't we, in the fact of we do, when we're coming home and deciding what we're going to do the following week, we will empty stuff, won't we?
Yeah.
And put stuff away.
This is the only one that gets emptied and filled up.
It is. Not much else gets emptied and filled up. Well, the food probably and the
Yeah,
drink
but
gets filled up. But
Actually emptying stuff out of the motorhome, just this cupboard.
yeah, we do try to be good, because I think we're all completely aware of how we can become overweight, aren't
Well,
we?
Yeah, definitely.
And there's not a lot of point in, you know, you tend to normally know where you're going, don't you? I mean, if you're full timer, then obviously you've got to have pretty much everything with you most of the time, if not all of the time. But yeah, we do try and empty it. So Ian is now, let me just turn it around, unlocking the bottom locker here, and he's gone to the other side. And I don't know if you can see him. There he is waving. So that's where you tend to put your fishing rods, don't you?
Yeah, my rods basically go full width for the van underneath.
Yeah, and we asked for that, didn't we? When
Yeah.
we bought the motorhome, we asked them to make sure that they could do that, because otherwise you would have had nowhere to, and you're a fisherman, and you'd have had nowhere to put your fishing rods.
You don't
would
want stinking fishing tackle inside
No.
the motorhome.
No, we certainly
So-
don't. So yeah,
so-
that's quite handy, isn't it?
Yeah. So in here, pretty basic really. I've just got windbreaks and whatnot. I've got these Malenko ramps here, the big, like 9-inch ones. They literally get used once a year if I'm lucky. And then I've got these little Fiamma ramps. I've got 4 of them, because quite often on the rear tyres, because we've got 4 rear tyres, they're just nice and handy to put under the rear wheels, aren't they, Jack?
Yeah.
And they're easy and they're strong.
And they get used. Well, they get used all the time, don't they?
They do.
Well, when we're
They're
not
more
on
used
the
than
flat.
anything else.
Yeah, they definitely are.
It's got to be very unlevel for me to use them ones.
These, I think we bought new,
Yeah.
and then I think we got second hand, didn't we?
Two of them come with a caravan we had once.
Ah, okay.
And then we bought 2 more off.
Right down the road.
yeah.
For about £6, I think they
Yeah,
were,
they
weren't
were.
they? They weren't very expensive.
The other thing I keep in here is extra wide tracks. If we ever get stuck in the mud or anything, I've got 2 tracks I can put under the back wheels. And so far we've been on some really wet, slippery campsites, and we've never come unstuck once, have we?
No.
But
No,
this,
don't say that.
no, but we will do it one day, I know.
But we do, well, I don't know, I think it's 50-50, isn't it? When we go to car shows and things, it tends to be on grass. If we go to campsites, what we've planned, we tend to ask for hard standing, don't
Yeah.
we? Just in case you do get stuck. But
Yeah.
yeah, they're
But
very
this
good.
this is rear wheel drive,
Okay.
which most of them are front wheel drive.
So we'll sorry.
When we go to
We'll-
when we go to that steam fair, when all the motorhomes are going up the hill, all the Fiats,
Yep.
they can't get up the hill, can they?
No.
They'll start sliding, but this just drifts up there like it's nothing. So, on the outside.
What's this?
So that's
Just a vent.
that's the vent for the cooker hood.
Oh, okay. Right.
What's that one?
This is
It's like tested Jackie. This is brilliant.
oh, that's what you take off if you're on using gas, because you have to have that off for the gas to work.
What gas?
Your cooker.
Water heater.
Water heater. Okay, so that's your water heater cover
Yeah.
then. And underneath that is a bed.
Your
is
boiler
that right?
cover, yeah.
Right, okay, but you have to take that off, else it won't work, will it?
No, you have to take it off, else it doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay. So then the next thing we've got here is the, oh, that's the filler for the water, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So undo that, pop your hose pipe in, fill your water up. This here is a little cover that covers up something.
It's a 12-volt socket.
Oh, okay.
So basically it comes with this van. You plug into this, and if you've got water in a barrel or something, or bucket or whatever, and it'll pump the water straight into your tank.
So if you're on site and you're all set up and you really don't want to move your motorhome, but you've got your water barrel or whatever, you can fill it up through that.
Yeah, not very rarely. I think we've only used it once, didn't we?
I think we've done it a couple of times, but that's it. And then under here is, oh, I don't like to open it. So that is your, oh, that's the outdoor shower.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Which we used to use all the time, a little man, didn't we, with Elwood? So that's good. So that's the outdoor shower, which again, I don't know if
I've used it before on a hot sunny day there to cool off in my shorts. I?
Yeah. I don't know if that's standard with motorhomes.
No.
No, okay.
A few have got them.
Right. And then we have
Electric.
the electrics, which you'll all have. And then we go to the next set of lockers, don't we?
Yep.
So again, with your lockers, I think the standard, literally key in, unlock, undo, open up. I want to say this is don't think you had your head on there.
Oh, this is a bit of a mess, this one. I've got a ladder in here. I've got some heaters. Oh, this is
That's the shower pipe.
this is what we're talking about. That you plug that into the
yes,
into the 12 volt.
Yep.
And then there's the pump.
Which you put in the water container.
That bit goes in the
Yep.
hole to the tank.
Do all motorhomes have them? Is it standard?
Some of them do, yeah.
And then that is the shower.
And this,
Oh, it's gone.
into that, then you've got plenty of room.
Yeah. I mean, it's good if you're on the beach or anything like that and you just want to get
Shower
the sand
yourself
off your feet and things. It's brilliant for dogs because you can clean them as well out there if you're somewhere where there isn't a doggy shower. So we do use that quite a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
And then going back to these
I nearly squirted you with it then.
Yeah, thanks. And going back to these yellow things there, that's what you bought and just put over your ladder, don't you? Because when your ladder's going against the motorhome, we don't want to scratch it. So again, simple little things, but they do the trick, don't they?
They do.
And then,
so another thing, what we've done.
like that.
They're not very clean at the minute, but we've got stainless steel wheel liners on there. I think they set it off really because it did have steel wheels on it. But I think that most of these have got them on there, I think, haven't they?
What standard, you think?
Most of them have got them on there. Most of these motorhomes.
Oh, right.
Not many motorhomes have them because there aren't many motorhomes with 6 wheels like this.
No, no.
Mirrors. So we've got the big mirror, and then we put this one on the bottom.
This little one here, which is worth its weight in gold.
It's fantastic.
Isn't it?
It's absolutely
You
fantastic.
can see, can't you, when you're in the motorhome, you've got no blind spots.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like there. I mean, literally, your point of view with this is like that. With this, it's like that.
Yeah, definitely brilliant.
So, pretty standard front end, Mercedes.
So then we'll come round to this side and we'll show you the locker this side, which is the same as the other one.
But it's a lot colder in this side.
A lot colder because the sun's not this side. But the lockers, they're underneath the seats, aren't they?
These are, yeah.
And you can get a lot of stuff in there, can't you? They're quite big.
We've got 2 tables here.
Yeah, I'll just show you.
Big one and small one. And then we keep our chairs So our chairs literally just fit in.
Yeah.
But they're proper comfy chairs.
Yep. Yeah, they're quite a nice size locker, aren't they?
Yeah. They're ideal.
But I think we did search for a little while to try and get the chairs to fit inside it, didn't we?
We done loads of research, didn't we?
Well, you did. You're the research king. Then underneath here we have
Nothing spectacular. What's under here, Jackie?
oh, it's batteries. I know that much.
So I've got two 130 amp AGM batteries.
Yep.
We're not on lithium yet, and that's our waste for our grey waste, so we can plug it in if we've got a drain on our pitch.
If we're on a service pitch with a fully serviced one.
And at the minute, that's where we plug our solar in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But that's soon going to be changing.
That's soon going to be changing.
All we've got solar wise is we plug our portable solar panel into that.
Yep.
And that's 200 watt on it.
Yeah.
Which is quite powerful.
And we tend to put it on top of the roof, don't we?
Yeah.
i.e. that's why we need the ladder. Or you can just stand it next to your motorhome like a lot of people do and just put it on the grass or next to you, can't you? Works just as well. But we think we need something more on the roof, don't we?
We do.
That's what we're trying to do. So let's have a look at where we got to next.
So I'll put that one in. So that's satellite connection and aerial connection.
Yep.
In there.
Mhm.
What's this one?
That's gas for the barbecue.
It is.
I know that one.
Plug straight in for your gas.
Gas point. That's an important one, that.
That's why I'm always barbecuing just here.
And then we've come round to the other locker,
Yeah.
which is the other end.
So I just keep my easy to get to stuff here. I've got all my pegs for the awning and things like that, and the,
Mats.
yeah, I've got
Straps,
windbreaks,
whatever.
mats, sweeping brush, just basic stuff in there.
Yep. And then of course the motorhome does have a one. Well, it's not quite full size, but it's not far from it, is it?
It's just over 4 metres.
Yeah, a canopy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is lovely, isn't it, when it's
Yeah, we
out?
love
Because
it.
it is quite a nice big one. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
This is the weirdest cupboard of all, isn't it?
It is. Hey, did you see that? The toilet paper fell.
Right. So, we all know what this fella is. That's our toilet cassette.
You just zoom in. Not that you really need to know what a toilet looks like.
But what
So
we-
with your toilet, you obviously have your gloves. We've got Tank Fresh, which we'll tell you about that later.
Yeah, I'll keep all my chemicals dirty.
Yep.
But we have also got another one of these cassettes, haven't we?
We've got two, haven't we?
So when we're wild camping for more than like 4 or 5 days, we can take another one of these,
and we know we're okay,
and
don't
then
we?
we can just swap it over.
Yep.
And then bring them home to
get it
empty.
emptied.
But we can go a week and a half, can't we, me and you?
Yep.
No problem with 2.
Yep.
This cupboard's a bit strange because, well, up to here you can only get to it from outside, but from here upwards you can get to it inside as well.
Yeah, so that's my inside stuff.
So that's why we got toilet rolls in this.
My makeup bags and things. It is very weird, but and when you're in the bathroom, you can. When you're in the bathroom, I can open the door, and I can see people outside. Not that I want to see people outside.
Not that we ever do that.
No, but well, no, it's normally if I'm in the bathroom and you're out here.
Yeah. What I have done as well, while I've had it, I've put these on.
All right, yeah.
Because it did have them stupid little plastic clips.
Yeah.
I broke one of them on the door, and then I snapped this one when I was washing the van just with a brush. So these are sprung loaded, but they're magnetic. So when they shut,
And they're quite
solid.
strong, aren't
Yeah,
they?
the wind will never blow them over.
No.
And we have one.
And we've
on
got
the
one
door,
here
haven't we?
with the door, so that's the door there, with that one there. and that. And our motorhome, unlike a lot that we've noticed, or I personally notice, our door opens completely and it touches the van. Where, where a lot of them,
we notice a lot of the new ones, they open to there.
Yeah, which is fine, but I'm so used to having a wide opening to get in and out, isn't it? Right, we better.
So steps.
Oh, hang on, we missed that.
Steps on electric.
Yep.
And when you walk in here, your first panel is this one. So that one is to. What is that one to do, Jackie? Oh, that's you.
Oh, that's a light or something, isn't it?
That's to turn the lights on in the lockers underneath.
Oh, that was it, the locker lights.
Yeah.
Sounds very posh, doesn't it? Locker lights.
And then, obviously, that's
the step to get that in and out.
And this one is just a light.
Oh, yeah, the light.
Directly above.
The light above there, isn't it? Yep. Do you want to take...
The other good thing is, you've turned up, you want to take your shoes off, you don't want to be walking your mucky shoes all through the motorhome. You open the cupboard and put them in there.
And that's the cupboard which we've shown you earlier, where the table and chairs are. That's the cupboard where we can put the shoes in, isn't it? So yeah, but I'll be honest, most of the time the shoes sit on this little step here. Don't they?
They do.
Right, so we're inside.
Are you on the camera or am I? This is your domain now.
Oh no, you carry on. I'm quite happy for you to carry on.
Right, we'll start at the top then.
We've got no lights on. Do you want any lights on?
We can do.
I mean, it's quite bright.
Yeah, I think you're bright enough.
Yeah.
So we've got the control panel there that basically tells you everything in the van. Here you've got some light switches, and this one is to turn the water heater on. We've got a couple of sockets here, so we've got a normal 240 socket there, which when we've got 240 I'll put this plug in and it gives us a couple of USBs as well, and also I've put a couple of USBs in as well for when we're just on battery. So should we start front or back, Jackie? Should we start at the front?
We'll start at the front.
So pretty standard Mercedes Sprinter front dashboard. We've got the two journey mats there.
Oh, I just turned that off.
So we've got
rear view camera. Don't know if that's going to show up very well.
Yeah, you can see it. It don't show up very well when you're away from it. You can see it fine. That's what we see.
Yeah.
So that's the back of the van, obviously.
And again, that's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah. And what we have to do, you turn it off and it goes into standby. But we have to
open this cupboard, and there is a tiny little switch there which we turn off. If we don't turn it off, it does drain the battery quite a lot, doesn't it?
You can leave that up if you want.
Oh, leave that off. Right, okay.
We'll start here. So, got a Sargent panel in here for all the 12 volt and 240. Most of that is TV, and you can have video front and back and whatnot.
Ian's cupboard.
Yeah, we keep a lot of torches and whatnot in this one. That's coax aerial. If we're on a site and they've got a plug, we plug into that, don't we? Again, not very often.
There's a couple of sites, isn't there? We know we have to use that.
And a couple of little toolboxes.
And I'm hoping somewhere now in the motorhome, anybody seen previous vlogs, we have O-rings.
Yeah.
Don't we? We've got O-rings galore now.
So this side, it's kind of a joint cupboard, this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got our Roy Obi stuff. I wasn't going to have Ryobi, but they do so many good things for motorhomes. I mean, this thing here, that pumps your tyres up. It's fantastic. Obviously a drill, everybody needs a drill. Hoover. And this fan is just unbelievable. I mean, that thing will run 12 hours on one battery, won't it?
It will. And I mean, when we used to have Elwood, he used the fan a lot, didn't he? Because he couldn't stand the heat. But again,
on a hot night, we'll put the fan on here, and we'll have it on all night, won't we?
Yeah, blowing up to the bed. And again, because we've got the batteries,
you're not taking any juice out your leisure batteries.
No. And then in here also, we've got one of these Bosch, which I don't know if anybody else has got these. But we've got one of these Bosch.
I don't like Karchers.
No, we've had Karchers.
Every time I grab them, the top falls off because the buttons are up here.
Yeah, but this is good as well. I know you can get the smaller ones with the Karchers, but this is good because it's only tiny, so you can clean your windows really easy with it, can't you?
And I think it's a better battery and it's just a better design.
Yeah, so we really like that one. And then we've just got a fan blower heater,
which we never use, really, do we?
If it was really, really cold. But yeah, I think you can count it on one hand the amount of times we've used it.
And then we've got this cupboard here, which we've sort of half shown you already.
But that's the other side.
That's the other,
or the front.
The other bit to the shoes, and underneath there goes to the all the way underneath this locker, which is all the way along there.
That's your tables
and
and
chairs.
That's
the tables and chairs.
And then here again, this is Ian's domain because it's all tools and things. What's in there?
That won't be in there for much longer, though.
Well, it won't if you're doing your next little project.
Yeah. So
that's the lockers.
So this is the lounge.
Yep.
And this one here is about 2 metres long.
Well, you can lay down on that, can't you?
And I lie down on that, no problem. And this one is, I should think that's 4 or 5 foot, that one. But
if you hadn't got the locker, if you hadn't got the what's it called?
Cupboard.
If you hadn't got the cupboard, then obviously that would be extended a bit more.
Yeah. Apparently it was an option to just have your cupboard down to here, and then your settee further along.
Yeah.
But we're kind of glad that it's this way, aren't we, really?
The cupboard's good, isn't it? Because, you need places to put things, don't you?
You
to keep it a bit tidy.
So, carpet-wise, we did have a nice carpet set in here, didn't we, when we got the motorhome?
Yeah.
Nearly new, weren't they?
They were.
We are in the flooring trade anyway, so we wanted a darker carpet, so we went for this charcoal grey just to match all the grey and the black everywhere.
It's brilliant.
And I put press studs on it, so it's all proper. And this is a waterproof gel back carpet, so we can actually unclip this, take it outside, get a pressure washer on it, pressure wash it, it'll dry instantly, and put it back.
Yeah, it's
not the prettiest of carpets, but
it's not the most expensive of carpets.
No, but it's one of the strongest, isn't it?
And it really does the job, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're quite happy with it anyway.
So, kitchen.
Now we're moving to the kitchen. So we have what I love, my P-shaped kitchen worktop. Obviously draining board here. This is nice as well because that covers up your sink. Standard tap, what everyone has with hot and cold. And this is good because you've got a bit of extra work in there, haven't you? And then to go...
And I've just put that on there for you, no?
Oh, you have? You've put this towel kitchen roll holder on there for me because there's nowhere to put your kitchen roll. And I'm afraid you can't just put it anywhere because there is sometimes a little bit of water what goes on there, isn't there?
Yeah, and on the corner here,
following
on, it's actually part of the sink. So you've got a sink, you've got 240 socket, you've got switches, another 240 socket, and then you've got the actual 240 lights.
And that's for the lights, isn't it? Which we're not plugged in. So, but anyway, that's for the 2 lights at the end, isn't it?
Yeah, which we really like this. We think this is really handy because the kettle goes here.
Yeah.
And it's plugged in there, so we haven't even got a lead anywhere.
And what I tend to do as well is we have a little night light. So when we're on electric, I put that in and it just gives a little bit of light in the motorhome, doesn't it, if you wake up.
If you want to get a toilet in the middle of the night, you've got to turn the lights on.
It's brilliant. And then here is Everybody uses this for lots of different things. We have it to put our microwave in.
It is actually a microwave cupboard.
Yeah.
It's got all electric at the back there ready.
For the microwave to go in. And again, this wasn't too hard to find, was it? I think we got this from Tesco's.
It was very difficult to find. Because the only place I could find one online was for that size, because I wanted the full width, and this literally, if you can see, it is literally
just the full width.
In.
Yeah.
The only place I could find one, believe it or believe it not, was Tesco's.
Yeah.
And it's a swan, isn't it?
Yeah.
The make.
And we wanted black to match the black in the motorhome, didn't we?
Yeah.
But it wasn't a huge amount of money. Can't remember now.
70 quid or something.
Yeah, it wasn't a huge amount of money. And again,
it was dearer because it was like it's like an inch smaller than a standard one, isn't it?
And again, it's not something I use a while, but it is nice to have a microwave if you're on electric, isn't it? Just to warm some beans up.
Warm your beans up.
I like to warm your beans up.
Or if you get talking to somebody and your hot drink goes cold, that's all we use the microwave for.
Yeah, we don't use it for a lot else, do we? And then of course you've got this little gap at the top which you can put things in. This is another one of these water containers that we have. Brand new, we haven't used it yet, have we? It's just, we keep this in here all the while just in case we run out of water.
Yeah, and just had to nip to the tap and
yeah,
fill up.
We have got the big round water butts, haven't we?
But we don't like taking them.
We don't tend to have it with us all the while unless we really know we're going somewhere and it's a bit difficult to get the water, then you will have that. But this is just handy to
actually underneath this large settee here to about there, so that section there underneath there, that is our I think it's 100 litres or 120 litres water tank, isn't it?
Yep.
So it's an inside water tank, so we've not had it freeze yet, have we, while we've been out?
No, but you keep saying all these things and jinx us.
Yeah, but if you've got an external one, they do freeze.
Yeah. Okay. And then moving on, pretty much like everybody else has, we've got this cupboard here, which is my cups and things. And in there I have, which I've shown you on the previous vlog, where I put the towel down and then I put my cutlery stand on top of it. Mainly because I don't want to scratch this, and it collects the water as well, which is brilliant. And then another cupboard here, and again this is plates and cups and saucers, kettles and drinks and things. Pretty standard. And then your cooker, you've obviously got your glass lid here. It's got 3 gas burners and 1 electric. Again, we do use the electric one when we're on electric, don't we? And then also you've got your grill and you've got your oven. And then with it you have a light underneath and you've got a fan, haven't you? Yeah. I can't put them on because we're not on electric, are we? Oh, I can put it on. That's the light, and then that's your fan.
Which is handy to have an extractor fan,
yeah, to get rid of all your cooking smells and things. So that's the oven.
And talking of extractors, while we're here, just here, this vent here, it's got a really powerful fan. You can hear it's really noisy, but it's just so powerful, isn't it, Jack?
Oh yeah, if we got up in the morning and the windows were wet, I know we've got a squeegee thing to dry them, but if you pop that on for a few minutes,
if they're misted over 2 or 3 minutes with that fan on,
it absorbs it.
We'll dry this fan out. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just basically changes all the air in 2 or 3 minutes, doesn't it?
It does. So then moving on to this side, we have our sort of pantry larder thing, where we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these metal trays, which unfortunately you can get lots of stuff in it,
which you do.
I do. If there's room, I fill it. And then we've got the cupboard at the top again, where we put electrical bits, spare toilet rolls. We put the bits to do with the camera and things, don't we?
That hot plate, isn't it?
Yeah, the hot plate. Again, we've shown you that, I think, on a previous vlog. That's quite handy. And then here we've got another cupboard where we've got spare towels and all our paperwork here to do with the motorhome if something goes wrong. It's a bit empty because a lot of it's in the house.
But they're so deep. These, I mean,
yeah,
I'm at full stretch there, and I can just touch that, but it does go right to the back,
huge.
doesn't it?
The trouble is, I fill it. If there's a gap, I fill it. And then we have the black fridge freezer to match the black everything else, don't we?
Yeah.
I love this, apart from you can see every fingerprint on it, but it does match really well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I'll just show you, there's nothing really in here because we've not been away for a couple of weeks, but that's the freezer, which is quite a nice size freezer.
Just right, isn't it?
You can get quite a bit in there. And then this is the fridge, which again, quite a big fridge, isn't it? I mean, it's quite deep.
Look at this.
Oh, that's your sweetie drawer. Don't look at that. And then, sorry, I'm going back again to the sink. We have, which is our huge cutlery drawer.
It's John
and again,
isn't it?
It goes back even
it goes
more.
right back to here.
It's
massive.
huge. You
and
can get a lot in
you
there.
can see Jackie's filled the thing
Oh,
completely.
I fill it. Yeah, I fill it. And then underneath we have another cupboard, and in here, again, we're not very full, are we? Because we're being really good of trying to eat what we've got in here. You take this off because that's just to stop it from moving, and then you pull that out, and then that's
good for like all your veggies and things like that,
yeah,
isn't it?
it is.
We tend to keep like we stack this up with bottles of drink and whatnot.
We do, because it's sort of low down, isn't it? So it's not as if it's in high cupboards.
Yeah, and if you're drinking with your friends just outside, you just got to nip in, grab them, and nip out again.
And then at the back of that, I don't know if you can see it. That's where you've got your pump, haven't you?
Yeah.
So your pump is at the back.
Which, yeah, it did have a cover over it, over the back, but I've actually kept it off because
we did have to change the pump.
I had to replace the pump a little while ago.
And I was very naughty because I forgot to vlog it. And I should have vlogged it. And because we wasn't sure if it was right, which touch wood it is right, we haven't put the cover back on, have we? And
I'd rather leave it so I can see if there's a leak or anything.
So yeah, you just pop that back on again, which stops the cages from moving.
So all we've got in here is beer, crisps, and a bit.
And some chocolate.
Yeah.
So, you know, if we did want to sit in here for a couple of hours, at least we could have something to eat and drink.
Yeah.
Not healthy, but
It's not worth keep taking it out and putting it in. We just leave them in.
No, I mean
we
we do the perishables and things we do, and it's just that we've not been in it, have we, for a couple of weeks?
No.
But I am trying to also use what's in here before I fill it up again. Let's go into the bathroom.
No, we ain't finished.
Oh, sorry.
This is a right mess. We've got to sort this.
This cupboard here is, so this cupboard again
is
more beer.
It's supposed to be our drinks cabinet, which we've got a few bottles of drink in there, but we've got the table legs there.
Yeah, because table legs, because we can have a big table in the middle.
One there and one there.
Or we've got a small round table. When it's just the two of us, we use a small round table more than anything, don't we?
Yeah.
But if there was 4 people wanting to eat in the van, then the big table is adequate. So that's why we've got two of the legs. But again, it's another cupboard. You can put what you want in it, can't you?
Yeah.
And then the bigger table is here at the back. Bollies, just in case it rains, and your fishing. Well, that's the fishing food bag.
It's just a cool bag, isn't it?
Yeah. And then a backpack as well. So that's that cupboard, and then up here is, which I hate opening in normally, does it? So that is the
Push that button.
television, isn't it?
So yeah, telly just comes out like that, push back, and there's our telly, and we've got a Roku on the top there, so we can get Netflix and all the nonsense that we all watch now.
Yep. It's not the biggest of tellies, But we like the idea of having a telly that fits in the cupboard and we can shut it away for when we're travelling.
Yeah, a few people have them sticking out, but I don't like that.
But our personal choice is this. But again, with this one, we did have a little job to try and find something.
That was the only telly that actually fitted in that space.
Yeah, yeah.
It is a proper motorhome, 12 volt and 240 volt telly.
So, but
and it's got DVD in it, isn't it?
Yes, it has. So yeah, that's the telly, and then we will go into the bathroom, which is an end bathroom. One reason why we chose this motorhome,
We love the end bathrooms.
Because we like the end bathroom, don't we?
So
we have the dressing table
you
area.
want to do that?
No, you. Oh, you want me to? We have the dressing table area, where we have
No,
the
it's not done up.
stool.
I thought that was done up.
No, the stool that comes in and out. We have got here at the side of the wall. That's what you put down to put on the leg of your stool. So that will keep. So you pop that in, put that in, and then that keeps it secure.
So we've got a dressing
table with drawers,
drawer at the bottom,
and then cupboards here. Mirror. You've got lights either side of it, and then a lovely big wardrobe, which is top to bottom. So you've got your hanging space there, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, which again we fill up with everything. And then at the back here is the round table, which we was telling you about, the small round table there, which again clips in, so it is the proper place for it. We've got the sink. Sink with the mirror, again your toothbrush holders and things.
Sink matches the kitchen as well.
Yeah, it's all black, isn't it? And then we have again the same as, and then again the same as in the kitchen. You've got the baskets. These don't pull out; they just stay as they are. But you will see that it's all round. I keep thinking as we use things, I'm not going to replenish it because we don't really need all this, but there you go.
And there's the queer cupboard.
Oh yes, so that's the cupboard we was telling you about.
Well, you can see outside as well, and that's actually the toilet rolls that fell.
Yeah, so this is, if Ian opens the cupboard outside, that's where you can see outside, but you can't see outside these two bits, can you?
No.
So yeah, it's good. If Ian was outside and I was in the bathroom and I couldn't come out, I could shout him and he'd hear me. And then again, your standard Thetford toilet, isn't it?
Yeah.
And shower.
And there's the shower. So it's quite a big shower. I fit in there no problem, on 6 foot. And what? I had to order these from China, but these hooks are absolutely fantastic. I'll get one off. So you just put them on and then click them, and they stick to the side, and we just put all our coats on there and bits and bobs. So anything that's wet, we hang up towels. And
but you can also use them outside the van, don't you? So if we wanted
to
dry a towel, we can.
I've got loads of them. I've got about another 6 or 7.
In fact, people we know, when we've been away with them, they tend to
I'll give most people one, don't I?
They use them, don't they?
But they are fantastic. Like I say, it's a lovely big shower. There's plenty of room in here, so it is a proper
well, it's like a
bathroom stroke dressing room.
Yeah, and it's good, isn't it? Because if someone did come in and you was in there, you can get dressed and everything in there, can't you? Yeah. Which is brilliant.
We've got towels down
towel
there,
holder, and then hooks for towels or dressing gowns or whatever it is you want.
And,
but yeah,
we've got a lovely big roof light in here as well.
Yeah, when we bought or when we was initially looking for a motorhome, we was adamant that we wanted a bathroom with a window.
We did.
So for a start, we would go into motorhomes and think, oh, it's lovely, and then we'd go to the bathroom, no window, no, don't want it, and we'd walk out, wouldn't we?
Mm.
And then we came across this one and loved it. Didn't even think that it hadn't got a window, did we?
It doesn't. I mean, I'm sat on the pan now. But
do people need to know that?
That is just huge up there. Just even if it's raining, you can still lift it, can't you, Joe?
Oh yeah, you can lift it up a little bit so you can get the steam things out.
Anything that doesn't smell quite right just goes straight out, doesn't it? It's alright when I come in, it's Jackie that's the problem.
Oh! I'm sure. And that's I think that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah.
With our little van tour. Probably pretty standard, probably very different to the motorhomes that you people have got who watch
But
us.
what we like about this motorhome, every cupboard door virtually, everything is round.
It's round. It's not square, is it?
Every cabinet, every cupboard, even these, they're round. It's all round. And it's just, someone's actually thought about it and designed it, haven't they?
It is, because it's simple things. If you walk by, you're not going to hurt yourself because it's round. Now, if that was sort of square and pointed, it is my sort of height, and I would be black and blue. So, you know, just the simple things, but it just makes it, well, we like it. When we want to put the bed down, we have to fold the seats forward, don't we?
Yep.
Something that Ian always forgets to do next is...
we got the electric blind there, and then we put 4 blinds on these windows.
Yeah, which you will have seen on other vlogs. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hang on, you've forgotten something? Always forgets to do those. If you don't, you can't pull the bed down. And it's a nice bed.
Right, the way it's balanced, it's
got a little squeak, we've got a little mouse. But it is balanced nicely, isn't it? And it's not a heavy bed to pull down, it's effortless, isn't it, really? Yeah.
When it's made up, we haven't got it made up at the moment. Well, when you got all your bedding on and you pull it up, it's a little bit tight to push it in, but we do it together, don't we?
Yeah, and we've learned, haven't we, what bedding we can get in there. Because normally the bedding is stored in there, isn't it?
We got a ladder with this, didn't we?
Little ladder, yep.
We've never ever used it.
Well, no, because I personally stand on that chair and get up that way.
If we're getting in, we just go like there. Well, whatever. I don't normally sleep this side.
You never sleep that side.
But it's a nice, it's a decent size bed, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I normally sleep this side.
Yep.
Mainly because I've got claustrophobia.
Yeah.
Which started happening a few years ago, didn't it? In a caravan. But yeah, I laid it in here. I've got loads of room.
Yeah, it's not in your face, is it?
No.
And although as I sleep the other side and it sort of curves down a little bit, I've still got plenty of room. And personally,
over here, and you got your lights up here as well.
But personally, for me, I would rather be on the inside, because if not, I'm going to roll over and I will just fall on the floor.
Yeah, you probably would.
You look very comfy up there.
I do. I feel very comfy. It is a comfy bed, this, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And we love everything about this motorhome, don't we?
Yeah.
The only negative about the whole thing, really, is when we're both in here and you want to go toilet.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't care. I mean,
I've got to be honest, as we've got older, it doesn't really matter, because he probably needs to go to the toilet more than what I do.
Yeah. If one goes, the other one normally goes.
Anyway,
getting old, isn't it?
They don't need to know about our
no, but there is plenty of room
habits.
to get in and out, all right.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
We sacrificed a fixed bed for a nice big bathroom. So
yeah.
The other thing is, when we're on site, and we don't want to keep putting the bed up, we can leave it down, can't we?
Yeah, because we've still got plenty of room. People can still come in. We can still probably get 5 or 6 people in here.
Yeah.
We've got the stall in the bathroom as well if we needed another seat. But I've got to be honest, most of the time we do go away winter and summer, but most of the time when you're away, you sit outside.
Yeah,
don't you?
We're not in here much.
So you're not in here much. You're normally probably in here to eat. I want to say probably to cook, but if it's nice, Ian's cooking on the barbie anyway. Yeah. And yet you all make it your own home, really, don't you?
Absolutely.
So we hope you've enjoyed this van tour.
Been a bit of a strange thing to do, hasn't it? We've probably gone into detail a little bit too much, but
But we have had quite a few people asking for this, haven't we?
Yeah.
As to what does our van look like inside? Because again, nobody knows what the vans are like unless you know the models. And also, you all put things in different places, don't you? But we love our motorhome, don't we?
Yeah.
We don't want to change her. We're always looking. I think everybody always looks just in case there's something out there. But for now, she is a big 2-berth. And we wouldn't want it any other way, would we? So I think that's probably it that we need to say. If anybody has got any questions, then please pop it in the comments. If you've got anything that you feel that you need to look at in a little bit more detail, that what we've been showing you, then please again put it in the comments and we will reply to you. But for now, I want to say if you could like us, subscribe and ring the bell would be wonderful. And for now, I'm going to say bye.
Adios.
And we'll see you on the next one.